Frontline, collapse of Huliaipole defense, and major destruction of Ukrainian armor near Druzhkivka. On December 26, 2025, reports are emerging of significant setbacks for Ukrainian forces on the Zaporizhzhia axis, particularly around Huliaipole, a long-standing key defensive and logistical hub controlling approaches to Zaporizhzhia and linking various Ukrainian groupings. According to Russian military sources and war correspondents, Russian units executed a successful flanking maneuver, bypassing fortified Ukrainian positions. This forced the opponent into a hasty retreat to avoid encirclement. As a result, the 1st Battalion of the 106th Territorial Defense Brigade completely abandoned its headquarters in Huliaipole, leaving behind all equipment, communications devices, documents, computers, maps, and even unlocked mobile phones containing personal data and messages. Such instances of abandoning matériel without any attempt to destroy or evacuate it, a rare occurrence even in intense combat, point to signs of panic and complete loss of situational control. The captured headquarters has handed Russian forces valuable intelligence, defense plans, personnel lists, position coordinates, and logistical details. This could significantly accelerate further Russian advances on the Zaporizhzhia axis and threaten adjacent sectors. The defense of Huliaipole, which held for months thanks to fortifications and minefields, is on the verge of total collapse. Losing this point opens the way for Russian troops deeper into Ukrainian rear areas, endangering supply lines for the entire Zaporizhzhia grouping. Meanwhile, on the Donetsk axis, a major destruction of Ukrainian armor was recorded near Druzhkivka, a town in the relative rear of Ukrainian defenses on this sector. On December 20th, operators from Russia's Rubicon Advanced Unmanned Technology Center detected a large concentration of camouflaged enemy vehicles in the area's outskirts. A series of precision strikes with FPV kamikaze drones was followed by adjusted cluster munitions guided by the same Rubicon UAVs. The destruction continued into the night, turning the assembly area into a field of burning and wrecked machines. In one day, up to 20 pieces of armored equipment were eliminated, including T-64BV, T-80U, and T-72 tanks, American-made M109A6 self-propelled guns, German-supplied Leopard 1A5 tanks, and M113 armored personnel carriers. Most vehicles were hit on the move or in staging areas before they could even engage or take positions. These events vividly demonstrate the high effectiveness of Russian unmanned systems in detecting, classifying, and eliminating vehicle concentrations. Rubicon FPV drones proved capable of finding well-camouflaged targets, while follow-up cluster strikes finished the job with minimal expenditure. Rubicon FPV drones proved capable of cluster strikes. At the same time, they highlight systemic issues for Ukrainian forces: deficiencies in camouflage, clustering equipment in vulnerable spots, and slow operational response to aerial threats. Losses of heavy armor, especially Western models like Leopard and M109, worsen the chronic shortages Ukraine faces despite ongoing Allied deliveries. Each destroyed tank or SPG means months waiting for replacements and added strain on logistics. The frontline situation remains highly fluid. Russian forces continue pressing on multiple axes, leveraging superiority in unmanned reconnaissance and strike capabilities. No independent confirmation of exact losses from the Ukrainian side or international observers is available at the time of publication, though the nature of damage and released footage align with the claims. Developments around Huliaipole and Druzhkivka could mark a turning point in the winter campaign, increasing pressure on Ukrainian defenses and setting the stage for new breakthroughs. If you enjoyed this review and want to be the first to know about the main events in the Russo-Ukrainian War, subscribe to the channel, give a like, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss new videos. Your support helps us continue our work. Thank you for being with us.